And I think we have returned. Welcome back, everybody. We apologize for the technical issues that have been delaying the moment here of this game. PJ, we finally are back into action. We did have to, I think, rewind just a little bit to get everybody back onto the same page, but pretty much the same either way. Purdue Northwest still looking pretty solid in this game. We're going to see this level. We're going to see this gank here in the mid lane again.
Yep, this was a very good moment, of course, for Illinois College, bringing them back to an even gold state, and of course, getting this critical mid-jungle duo back online, Mr. Grapes. So love to see that from Temporary and Hulk.
Here we are. We saw this game. We saw this fight, right? This is where we ended up. Okay. We can watch it again.
Usopp.
Yep, goodbye Usopp. I think we were right about unsure if Usopp was gonna actually fall there, but just confirming our suspicions as Gwen will fall for the first time this game. Priority in the top side again belongs to Purdue Northwest.
PNW, a lot of control on this top side now. Getting another 500 gold lead back up. But still fairly close here. And again, critically, level 6 is in for Temporary. All we need is a level 6 for Hulk, and things will start to get really interesting for IC. But not a lot of time.
Back to the top side we go. Usopp just TP'd in. And with the ultimate unlocked for Solendric, it would allow for no use sync to get that extra tower shot underneath the objective. Usopp dying for the second time in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's a bit of bullying right there, Grapes. That's classic schoolyard stuff. And that feels really bad when your teleport is gone. Usopp's going to have to, on those little doll legs of his, back up to the top lane, pick up whatever farm he can get. And that is reminiscent of game number 2, in which they really kind of flushed him out of the game and kept him from scaling up. It's going to be another long road to a Gwen win condition now for IC.
Yeah, and I think it's even worse, honestly, than it was in that first game for Usopp. Didn't get really pressured out other than a couple of the early ganks and was still able to maintain a relatively even CS margin, but this is definitely not that, as we see another trade here in the mid lane. Hulk has just unlocked that Moonfall, so expect to see a lot of targeting towards this mid lane, in the next couple of minutes from both of the junglers. As soon as you have that Diana Yasuo combo unlocked, always have to focus your attention there.
Sixes are in, as you mentioned, Grapes. My eyes will be very firmly focused on them. Of course, the dragon that is on the map now, but they're trying to preempt it.
In a bit of trouble, dashing around to try and survive, but he's going the wrong way once again. ISO picking up another kill for himself, the perfect execution, as he finally gets onto the board.
That's really well done by Purdue Northwest, because just like we mentioned about the combo, right? This is kind of similar to something we see with like Galio Camille. You can preempt it in draft by banning one of those 2 champions away. And here in game, they've preempted the Yasuo Diana combo by going and killing one of the 2 champions before they can use their combo. That means the Drake will go over into their possession. And now start thinking about the Rift Herald that has just spawned.
Yeah, so just like that. It looked like IC found an advantage maybe there in the mid lane, but all of a sudden gold back down to about 2,000 in favor of Purdue Northwest. We're still looking very dominant in this game, in this series, and throughout the MEC as a whole. We'll see if they have the tools to continue to push their advantages, or if maybe Hulk and IC have something to say about it. But we still have not seen that Yasuo-Diana combo really utilized to its fullest extent, so all eyes still have to continue to be on this mid lane as long as Temporary doesn't continue to get caught out.
Temporary needs to be alive to be a part of that combination. It's not that far behind at 0-2 and will be alive for the Rift here, but man, we need to find a place to use the combo, Grapes. That is what we're looking for. Right. Set up into that combination. It's so easy to execute. You can see they're holding hands now, looking for it.
Yeah, they're going to try for something here. Nice usage of the Black Mist from Udon to keep the vision away from the side of IC, and now the collapse is here. No use think coming in forward, and the rocket from Deponer secures the first kill of the fight. Donnie Shadow won't hit much here, but the top side, got to take a look at this 1v1 as well. The Needlework coming in from Usopp, but I don't think he'll be able to win out on this trade. He's going to go down as well as Temporary. Deponer picking up kill number 2. It's 7-2 now in favor of Purdue Northwest as they win on both sides of the map.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, you can say that again, and it might escalate a little bit more. As ISO's going to dash in here with the perfect execution as well. Dashing forward, the Final chapter will lock him down, so won't be able to pick up that kill on to subsidize, but kill or not, still success for ISO, success for Purdue Northwest. Gonna pick up these plates down here in the bottom lane as well, as they are just continuing to snowball their lead forward. Now 4,000 at 10-minute mark.
Yeah, about 3 minutes ago, we had a 2-2 kill score and a 500 gold lead. So
Yeah.
as I said, things are going really quickly here. And Purdue once again showing that they can just turn it on in the blink of an eye. Illinois were setting up for a play. They got spotted on vision. And again, they removed a part of the two-man combination in the mid-jungle right away. Unable to get the moonfall off was Hulks. We still have yet to see one of those combinations. And now we will have to see one from behind as Purdue has injected a ton of gold into their members.
And once again, it's no use think with the not the proper the gank timers in the bottom lane, but the proper response to the play that Hulk and Temporary were trying to make. This time it is him going for the response, and again it is just Purdue Northwest getting the successful end regardless of whether they are the ones pushing the agency or they're the ones responding to the plays that IC are trying to make. And you have to wonder, DJ, if these plays that that IC are going for are maybe just a little bit too telegraphed. Of course, you know that the Diana Yasuo wants to put some work in onto the Rift, but if you're just gonna maybe run a little bit too slowly down there, it's easy to collapse upon and easy to punish.
Yeah, they walked over vision that time around. I like the idea, right? I think Owner was kind of alone. Udon was coming back. They were looking for a play and hitting both of them, right? They would almost most certainly die. So I like the idea. They're probably gonna get Poner here.
Yeah, uses the Gale for
wow, real trap line.
That was basically prevented him from walking in any sort of good way, basically. And Hulk and Temporary now are going to try to go for something. There's the last breath combo, and they will almost take down ISO, but Temporary will be the one to go down first. The Ignite picks up the kill onto the Akali. Now Udon has to run away in 3v1. Hulk going to try to dash forward, but watch no use think here. The final chapter has been used, but Hulk could be in a lot of danger. Stormbringer going to come forward. Hulk is perma CC'd and will fall to the hands of Udon Bidon as the pressure continues to mount here for Illinois College. Usopp going to try to get something back with the needlework under the tower, but Solendric popping that World Ender to stay healthy.
We finally see why the combo is so devastating. They hit it onto one member, and that member dies. ISO almost got himself on out, but the Ignite did pick up the final kill. But man, oh man, Udon, he's got some fancy feet there. Graves dodging a ton of skill shots, allowing No Use Think to come back and pick him up. And now a solo kill once again for Solendric through Ignite. That's not really fair. It's Sword Drinker against Leeching Lear. But
yeah, it was sort of close. The Ignite almost made a bit of a difference there, but Usopp definitely pretty far behind, to say the least, on this Gwen early on. We were talking about how this could be a win condition for Illinois College at the start of the series. Definitely has not worked out to that so far.
Now, it's a little rough. There has been little jungle attention, and they did, from the side of IC, Purdue Northwest have given jungle attention, and it has made this game fairly unplayable for Usopp at this point. Now the solo kills have come through for Solendric. He's going to continue to impose himself upon this Gwen in the side lane. It really will take 3 items for Gwen to kind of get up over this.
Another opportunity for a play potentially, but no use think gonna be here to collapse on it first. Picking up his 4th kill of the game now on a killing spree for the Volley Bear. And once again, Hulk gets punished before they can even utilize that combo to any sort of success. Rift Tower is going to be popped into the mid lane, will almost certainly knock down the entirety of the structure, as top lane is not so far from gone as well.
How much healing is already in for Solendric's kid. He can kind of just sit here and take turret shots, push forward. Rift Herald going to do its job on the mid lane, tier 1. Going to get a charge onto tier 2, and Northwest looking like they are trying to beat their time in game number 1. 20:03 is the mark here, Grapes, and the turrets are falling.
I think that's 15 plates for Purdue Northwest right as they ended up expiring. And with that, about a 10,000 gold lead at the 14-minute mark. Rather insurmountable deficit for Illinois College to try to come back from, but I think we've seen crazier things in our lives here on Summoner's Rift. So, of course, not the end of the world just yet, but
The Poner doesn't die. The Poner lives forever.